Hey guys, so I guess you're probably wondering what the F is this? Well, let me tell you what it is. This is reverse mode, I guess, which makes it so every single map can be reversified. And that's kind of cool because it's very different. I don't know, I don't really know why it's super duper awesome, but it definitely makes every single map a little bit more replayable. I wouldn't say it's that much more fun. Some of the levels are going to be kind of the exact same. Some of them are going to be kind of weird and a lot harder, and some of them are probably going to be a little bit easier. But I think for the most part, they're all probably not going to be that much different. So, is this the huge update, though? That's my big question is this the huge update they were talking about? Because this really doesn't seem that big. I mean, I know they're talking about BTD5 iOS and all that, but for 2 months of no updates, that's what this is? I'm not saying that I don't really like this. I mean, because obviously I think it's super duper cool, and I'm going to make a video for pretty much every single map, if possible. But 2 months of no updates, I mean, that's quite a while for... It seems like it would be easy to do this. I don't know. Maybe it's really, really hard to change the first and the last and the strong and the targeting and all that. Maybe it's really hard to do that, but I don't really know. So, why is it different? Well, it's definitely different because a lot of the towers that shoot, you're going to have to think about how they're going to shoot now. So usually on previous really long pathways, they might not be long anymore, or they might be going the opposite way. Also, a lot of the weird towers where, like Glaive Lords are going to be a lot different because normally, for most of the maps, the Glaives go clockwise, and the balloons usually go clockwise as well. But now it's going to be different. So the balloons are going to go counterclockwise, and the Glaive Lord is going to go clockwise. So it's going to be a lot more powerful. I think that's definitely going to be an interesting thing. I think Glaive Lord's going to be quite a bit better in reverse mode. I don't know if it really matters that much. I don't know how this is going to happen with the daily challenges. So there's a lot of really unanswered questions right now. Are they going to put reverse mode on some of the daily challenges? That'd be pretty sweet. Definitely interesting. Definitely cool to kind of spice things up. What else do we got, really? Some of the cool things about it, I like it because it's different. That's really the main reason why I like this. Because, you know, playing the exact same map on hard, even on the daily challenges, it gets kind of repetitive. But this, it's actually quite different. You might think, oh, it's the same exact map. Who cares? Why does that matter so much? Well, the pathways are a lot different. Like, if you think about it, for example, on some levels you might not think about, like Volcano, they all come out in the middle and they go out 4 different pathways. Now, you got 4 different pathways that all go into the middle. And that's going to really frickin' suck. I think Volcano is going to be really hard, guys. That's my opinion. Probably not like the hardest map ever or anything, but I think it's still going to be pretty frickin' hard. Just because you're not going to know exactly when those balloons are going to disappear. You can't really use road spikes very well on that. Can't use a spike factory or anything very easily. So I think that's why that one's going to be a little bit tough. And then you have some maps like Downstream where you have 4 freaking ways they're going to come in and they all go into 2. So that's going to be another hard one. It's going to be like, well, what do you even start off with? I don't even know. So there's definitely a lot of things going on here. What's the bad things? I guess the bad things about it are really that I didn't really expect this. Especially if it's the big update they were talking about. I know that BTD5 iOS came out, which I don't think I can really make videos for because I don't have a fancy phone. I don't have a smartphone or anything like that. But as far as a big update goes, yeah, I don't really think it's that big. Pretty sweet, but I don't think it's that big. But I know they've been working on a lot of stuff, so I'm not blaming them. I'm not saying Ninja Kiwi, you suck. This was a terrible update. No, I'm not saying that. I thought it was going to be something bigger, or maybe even cooler. But definitely, this is super duper sweet, super duper awesome. Still think it's fantastic, and I hope you guys do too. I wonder if you guys are going to think it's harder or different than what I do. Like, what do you guys notice about differences in this? Do you think it's a lot harder? Do you think it's a lot easier? I sure think it's, for the one level I've played on reverse, it's pretty much the same difficulty. It's just different. You're not used to it, and that's why it's just a little bit harder. And you might think, like, for some maps, like I said, it's going to be a lot harder, but for most maps, it's just going to be the exact same thing. Especially maps with one way they come in and one way they go out. It's just going to be the exact same thing. We're not going to have any problems, really. And I guess that's really all I have to talk about. If you guys have any suggestions or anything you want me to talk in my next few videos, because I'm really not going to have that much to talk about. I talked about pretty much everything I wanted to talk about in this video. Then just let me know and I'll try and do my best. I might do some science talks in the next few videos if you guys are interested in that. I think it'll be pretty fun. At least I hope it's going to be pretty fun for you guys. And let me know if you have any suggestions, comments, or anything like that. I'm going to play these on really fast because I don't feel like you guys really going to have a ton of problems with the strategies on some of these easier levels. Maybe on some of the harder levels where I think, like, holy crap, people are going to have problems beating this on reverse mode. I'll definitely go and put those in a little bit slower, maybe add some music or something, and maybe not commentate the entire thing. But for these first few ones, guys, I'm not gonna slow it down to like 2 times speed or anything. I'm just gonna do it with the 4 or 5 times speed. I really think that's fair. And if you don't really like that, we can take a vote in the comments. You know, if you guys really want me to slow them down quite a bit more, let me know. Definitely want to do what you guys want. I don't just say, oh, I like it this way and that's the way I'm going to do it. It's definitely easier for me to speed them up because I don't have to talk as long, because sometimes I don't have that much stuff to talk about. Like for this video, I really don't have that much to talk about. I mean, we can talk about how it's fun. We can talk about the difficulty, but realistically, what am I going to talk about for 15 minutes? I could talk about the strategy just a little bit. For my strategy, what I did was I started off with a tack shooter and a dart monkey, got the tack shooter up to 2-0, and I actually liked this tack shooter spot. The tack shooter spot was kind of interesting because it's actually a really good tack shooter spot in the when they go the other way. When you put your tack shooter in the front on the other side, that's a little bit different. It's not as good as this spot. I don't know why this spot seems better. It seems like the tacks could just go closer to the actual track, and that helped quite a bit. And then I got a farm pretty fast, and once you got the farm, you know, you guys were set. After I beat level like 62 or something like that, I had like 4 farms, so I was pretty much game set and match. And then of course I got my super temple of the monkey god for level like 80 or so. What level was it? Maybe 70. I don't even really remember. But after I did that, I just got a couple glue gunners, ended up with a bionic boomer. Spike Factory is kind of important for getting no lives lost, but not really that important for beating the game if you wanted to. I mean, why not get the Spike Factory, though? Just one thing I was thinking about, I really think they should nerf the Spike Factory. I don't know. I think it's too good. What do you guys think about the Spike Factory? I was just thinking about this just today. I think they should just make the base cost of a Spike Factory like $1,000. You guys might not agree with me because you guys like, some of you guys are kind of noobish and you're like, oh, the better the tower, the better. But for a lot of strategies, it's just so freaking easy to start off with a Spike Factory. And it makes us not use a bunch of the other towers that we normally would, like snipers and stuff. And I feel like that shouldn't be part of the game. If you're spamming one tower over a bunch, even if it's just always to start, I think that's not a good tower to use. So what do you guys think about that as well? You guys tell me that in the comments. I know I went through quite a few different things and quite a few different questions that I wanted to know about, but I really want to hear from you guys in the comments so I can know what I should do for you guys, so I can help you out and make you happy. So that's really all I got for you. If you have any suggestions or anything, like I said earlier, let me know and I will do my very best to help you out. Always appreciate likes, comments definitely suggested. Thanks for watching and have a really nice day.